Good morning, everyone. This is Granison Shines, Chief Marketing Officer of Direct Business Marketing. Today, we're going to have another conversation about the shorter stay calculator marketing system. That's right, the shorter stay calculator marketing system. So what we're going to talk about today are postcards. And remember, I want everyone to make sure that they see this one here, that you attend next week when we talk about door hangers on how to appropriately use the marketing materials for your shorter stay marketing system. Now, those of you who have come on board, thank you very much for supporting this, and we want to make sure that we support you in every possible way that we can by giving you information regarding your area or your marketing system or marketing this in your area, okay? So let's talk about our conversation. Here we are again with the diagram that we're going to be talking from. We always say we should have our lead generating activities come from 5 main sources. Last week we spoke about blogging. If you missed that one, please make sure you log into the archives so you can hear our conversation on blogging. That was very informational. So I was told that we gave some very good information, and we definitely try to do that. Today, postcards. So as you see here, one of these circles here in the orange area, when the generation and lead generation side, remember there's 4 things you want to do concerning a marketing project or a marketing campaign. You want to generate leads, you want to capture those leads, you want to store those leads, you want to nurture those leads. So the shorter stay calculator marketing system is going to help you generate, capture, and store. You're to nurture in the blue area here by giving more information and ultimately for you converting that prospect into a listing. That's the bottom line. We want you to turn it into a listing, and we know that you're good at doing it because you are already doing short sales. All right. So lead generation, point number 2, postcards for today. And for those of you who we've already constructed the postcards for, you know that we'll go ahead and customize those for you. But there are about 8 to 10 of these to choose from. I have about 8 of them. And I really like the second one at the top, the one on the right, that has the little toilet there. Just adds a little bit of, kind of a visual aspect of where their home value may be in a toilet concerning the marketing or the market value for their home. But we did that one just as a fun little deal. Those of you who are a little bit more bold, a little bit more muscle behind your marketing, you can go ahead and use that one because it adds a little bit of comedy dynamic to a situation that may be kind of dismal for the client. So fortunately for you, we have these 8 postcards, double-sided. One side has all the information about what you're going to be marketing about or what you're going to be talking about regarding the shorter stay marketing system, directly leading them to your site, right, where they can plug in their information. So you see it here in the black area at the bottom. That's where your customized URL will go. We'll customize it with your picture. And on the flip side, you have your return address and the information of who the person is going to. All right. So let's talk about. Oh, here's another slide. I forgot about this slide here, but this one has another 4 slides on it, or 4 facades of the postcards that will enable you to choose which ones you want. So we send all this to you guys, and you guys just let us know what you want us to put on it, or especially your branded domain that is for your shorter stay marketing system. I like this, the last one, the second one, second row. First one, second row. It's only a matter of time. Jenga is one of my favorite games. I'm really good at it. I have not been beaten at Jenga yet, so I put a challenge out there for anybody who thinks they're good at Jenga. I will win. But besides that, I love this here because it has little Jenga pieces, and the house is going to be soon to tumble down here if they keep pulling away all the the equity out of the home, right? So there you have it. Let's talk about some of the marketing tips. Okay, so some of the postcard marketing tips. As we have here, we'll go through a couple different slides on this one. The first one is that I know some of you realtors we have spoken about, and it came to a surprise for them, but that's okay because we're here to give you information. Partner with your mortgage or your title companies to offset costs. So once we have it developed for you, even ask them if they want to put their logo on it and co-market with you, and they'll do that. If they can market, if they have the opportunity to market with you, and you're bringing them business, this is something that they will definitely do. So, and it's not expensive, depends on where you get them from. And remember, we have the opportunity to get that done for you. But definitely having your title company or your mortgage company co-market with you will also benefit them. So why wouldn't they want to do that? Number two, buy current resident routes. So you can buy those from the post office and make sure that you get those current resident routes. One, here, you want to make sure you pick an area that you want to farm, which will kind of lead into another topic we'll talk about here in a second. But pick the area in which you want to farm. It can be a community, it can be a certain neighborhood, it can be a certain a few blocks or whatever it may be, but just kind of pick that area, especially when you know that there are some short sale opportunities in there. Then here, consider buying the in the area in which you already have listings. That's a really good one. Why? Because the local neighbors, it's a proven fact that the local community, your neighbors, they'll go to your info box, the info tubes, and they'll pull the information out of there. So make sure you do put them in your info tubes also. But if you're going to market via mailing, then pick an area where you already have listings. That will definitely benefit you, okay? Because they'll see your sign as they're driving around. They see the postcard. Hey, you know what? This person's legit. What is this shorter stay calculator? Let me see how much my home value is worth, and they plug in the numbers, right? So it's definitely something you want to do. And you can use it more than just mailing, as I mentioned earlier, the info tubes. Make sure you place them in the info tubes. So just get a gang of them and put them in there. The neighbors will stop by and grab those up. You can put those at dry cleaners. They do allow, most of them that I've been to, allow the local community people to come in and put information into their business cards, postcards, things like that. You can do that at some of the local cigar shops or smoke houses or whatever. I've seen them there also. You can also do the whole bulletin board. A lot of times in bulletin boards, like in Starbucks or other cafes, they have information bulletin boards there for the community. Those are all good places in which to post information. It doesn't cost you anything, but just your time to go there and the cost for 1 or 2 postcards. And then also have those, at your local churches and other community establishments in which you are aware of. Because people go into those, even grocery stores. Some grocery stores allow that also. And if you really want to get sneaky, it's okay. One of the guys, he owns one of those renter books. And those renter people, sometimes people who are leaving their home or plan on leaving their home will grab those free renter books that they have in there. And he allowed one of the realtors to put some of the postcards inside of as a little, like an insert, but you definitely want to get permission on that. You don't want to get dinged for that. Okay. So next slide, co-op mailers. Co-op mailers are really good. Again, pick an area and mostly by zip code, and they'll mail 10,000 of those. It comes in the Val Pack, the Super Coops, the thick packet with all the different coupons in them. Those are very good ways to get started. It may be $400. Like we had one client, it was $400 for like 20,000 homes. So that's not bad at all. There was another area was like $350 for 10,000 homes. Depending on your metropolitan area, it may cost more. They have it broken down very well. So that's a very good way to spend $400 as co-op mail, because a lot of people right now with the Groupons and the social media, what do you call that? So living socials, those social coupon type sites are getting a lot of hits and a lot of deals, especially through email. So make sure you use that as an opportunity. And then you want to take your postcard, make it an image or a PDF, and mail it out to your email list. Okay. Don't forget to put your link. Don't forget to hyperlink the image to where you want them to go. You want them to go directly to the calculator. So right there on your homepage, that's great. So when they land there, they'll see the calculator, see your personalized video, right? Hopefully you made a personalized video because people buy from who they know, like, and trust. You hear me say that all the time. And so making that image and hyperlinking it is really good for you, and that can get circulated via email. And then put on there, hey, share this with someone else, right? Don't forget to put it on your social media sites and things like that. You can put those images on your social media sites. We'll talk about that and how to do that a little bit later on. And last but not least, we can help you with the printing and mailing, okay? So if you do not have a local printer house that you are familiar with and you need some pricing, we can help with that. They can also take your list and plug it into their system and create the labels and mail it out for you. So we can definitely get you quotes on that. And finally, you know that we will customize the postcards for you. So just make sure you give us the information that you want on there, your picture, your bio. We'll have all that. So, well, not the bio, but definitely your picture and your customized, your branded link, right? Your branded domain for your shorter stay website, for a shorter stay calculator website. For those of you at TNT, we'll talk about a different conversation, but still, it's always the branded one, the branded URL that you're going to be using for marketing, okay? So here's our diagram again. Remember, we're going to lead with 5. We're going to pick any 5, and we're going to talk about online and offline, generate, capture, store, nurture. Nurturing is your job, but we want to make sure that we help you capture and store those leads so you can turn those prospects or those leads into listings, okay? There's my information. Feel free to call me directly, 602-369-8119, or email me at granison@directbusinessmarketing.com. Look forward to talking with you next week when we talk about door hangers. So let's be ready for that next week. Door hangers. Have fun. Have a great week. And give me a shout if you have any questions. Thank you. And we will talk to you later. Bye.